All right, take two. Although there are many things, I'm going to have to change this word things. I don't know. To drink, I prefer water. And I'm going to put a period right down here. Now, I want to tell you that each of these lines right here, each of these rectangles is just one sentence. I'm not going to cram a whole bunch of sentences in it. Okay, now I need to make sure my sentence is a complete sentence. Does it have a subject and does it have a predicate? Subject, who, predicate is what they do. Predicate is what they do. So I need to make sure it has a subject and I also need to make sure it has a predicate. Okay, now if I go back here to my T chart, this word refreshing is not a sentence. I can't just write refreshing. I can't. I could say water is refreshing. That would be a simple sentence, but I think I can do better. So I'm going to go back up to my Step Up to Writing book, and this time I'm going to go to page 2 and 3, and those are transitions. Okay, and I can start with any of these words. I'm also going to go back to the beginning of my sentence, and I'm going to highlight it right here because this is going to give me a check to make sure that all my sentences don't start with a, or water, 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 or I like. We want variety in our sentence stories. So I'm going to make sure that I just highlight that first letter so that I know I already used an A and I already used an F. I could use them again, but I don't want to use them too much, okay? So I'm going to say, I'm going to just say one. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say one reason. One reason I prefer, and I'm going to go back to here, prefer water is because it is refreshing. And I'm going to put a period right there. Come back over here. Make sure one sentence there, okay? And I'm going to make sure it's a complete sentence. Do I have a capital and do I have a period at the end? And does it state right here in my star is the only way I'm going to use any of these transition. I shouldn't write the second reason. The first, no transition words go in these two examples. No transition words. And as we get better at this, we can hide our transitions, so we're not saying one reason, the second reason. We can get better at that and just say I prefer water because it is refreshing. I don't even have to use the word one reason. Okay, now these are all the reasons why I think it's refreshing, and I'm going to use those to make examples or sentences in here. And I'm going to try not to use simple sentences, right? No caveman. I'm going to really try to use compound sentences using fanboys, right? For, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. I'm going to try to use that, and I can link them to make one of those words, okay? I haven't started with an I, okay? I'm going to start with an O. On a hot day, comma, I crave an ice cold water. I'm going to put a period right here. I'm going to come back here. Now I'm really not going to try to use another O. Okay, I'm going to come back over here and I wrote crave and I put ice cold. Okay, I'm going to come back over here, drinking, making sure I have a capital. Drinking water makes me feel healthy, and here's my fanboys right here, and I really enjoy, did I use the word enjoy? I really enjoy putting fresh fruit in it. Have you ever tried putting like lemons or strawberries or raspberries in your water? It's so, oh, it tastes so good. Okay, and then I'm gonna capitalize or circle the D. So I'm doing pretty good. I have an A, I have an O and an O and D. I have a compound sentence. I have an occasion position sentence or a complex sentence. So I'm doing pretty good right now on my sentence choice too. There's 3 types of sentences. All right, now I'm gonna go to my second one. and it's sparkling flavors. I can't just write sparkling flavors here. Okay, so, and I'm gonna, I could come back here and write another reason, like one example, another, or the last reason. I could do that, but you know what? I haven't even started any sentences with W. So now I'm gonna bury the transition. I'm gonna say water comes in a, variety, fancy. Variety comes in a variety of different flavors. Okay, I'm gonna come back here, I'm gonna make sure that's capitalized, I'm gonna make sure I have a period. Very, very simple, check it. I'm gonna come back over here and write bubbles is not a sentence, right? So, I'm gonna have to make it. Oh man, I use this word enjoy a lot. I'm gonna circle this, and when I'm done, I'm gonna see if I can look in the thesaurus for another word for this word enjoy. Enjoy, okay? I really enjoy the frizzy, I don't know if that's even the frizzy feeling, the sparkling water gives. Kind of like when I drink it, it's kind of almost like I'm drinking like a soda, but I'm not. It's sparkling water, so I enjoy that. I really enjoy the frizzy feeling or fizzy feeling the sparkling water gives me. Oops. Gives me. I'm gonna put a period there. Okay. And it also makes me, I like opening the can. I enjoy opening the can because I normally drink water out of a recycled bottle. It's kind of like that pop feeling, you know, when you open up a soda can and you open up the can, it kind of gives you that vibe. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to do I already circled that. I didn't really get to tell you. My two favorite brands are, I gotta capitalize it, sparkling ice and bubbly. Okay, and I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna highlight this too, and I did really good at the beginning of my sentence by not using I like. And there I go. I'm ready to go. Now, when I flip my paper back over, I'm going to make sure that I come back over here and I'm going to make sure I start my paragraph and I indent, and I'm not going to write the whole thing, okay, for time purposes, but I'm going to keep going. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Go all the way to the red line and I just keep going. Even though those sentences are written like this in square, I got to keep going like this until I keep writing, and here's the end of my paragraph. For these reasons, my favorite beverage is water. And there I go. I just wrote a paragraph, okay? It's very easy for you to go back and double check and change. I got to go back and try to find another word for enjoy. And I'm going to see if I want to change anything or make things better, or maybe put a simile in here somewhere. On a hot day, I crave an ice cold water like a fish. Like a fish needs water. And then I just added a simile right there. So see how I just completely changed. This is the best part about this, is it's just my rough draft. So I'm ready to go there, and then I write it. I have everything right here to write a perfect paragraph, okay? You can't really start writing a paragraph unless you have a T-chart. Your ideas are down, ready to go. Your main ideas right here. This idea has to be in your topic sentence. It has to be in your conclusion sentence. It's water. You got to tell them again. And then over here on the 2 stars, remember that you're just copying these ones right here. In these 2 dashes, you should have no transitions, no one way, no first, no another, none of those words. Okay? And that's how you write a perfect paragraph. Simple and slow. I have lots and lots of tools that can help me, including the internet, and I'm going to keep them all in my writing notebook so I can go back and double check to make sure I know how to do it the next time. All right? Okay, I hope this was helpful. Watch it as many times as you need.